What's up, everyone? So this is going to be our first geometry lesson. It is over angle relationships. Or pairs, angle pairs. Same thing. So first, some vocabulary words to get out of the way. The first one is called a transversal. A transversal is a line that crosses parallel lines to create pairs of congruent and supplementary angles. Parallel lines are lines that never touch, right? Having the same measurement, that means congruent. If two angles are the same measure, they're both 70 degrees, for example, then they are congruent. And then angles that add up to 180 degrees, it's called supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. So pretty much this is what's going to happen. Most of your assignments are going to look like this. Of course, this is all ugly here. Two lines, and then a line that goes this way. These lines right here are the parallel lines, and this line is the transversal. Now, when this happens, there are 8 angles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 angles, and they all have a bunch of different properties, and you need to learn them. There's different definitions for all of them, and they have different properties, and that's what we're going to be going over in this section of notes. This picture here is really helpful because we're going to be going over words like exterior and interior, and you need to understand what it means. The angles here, that's an angle right here. Another angle right here. These are exterior angles. Why? Because they are outside of the parallel lines. They're not squished in between, is how I like to say it. They're on the outside. So these are on the outside. And then the interior angles are the ones on the inside of the two lines. These are interior angles. Another teacher, he likes to explain it as, think of it like a hamburger. These are the hamburger buns. Why they're green, I don't know, sorry, wrong color. So the exterior is like the outside of your hamburger buns. Of your hamburger, for that matter. And then inside here is like the meat of your hamburger. These are the interior angles. Alright? However you can memorize it, you need to know about exterior and interior angles. Alright. So first, we're going to go into, these angles are called corresponding. Corresponding angles are angles that lie on the same side, of the transversal and on the same side of the parallel lines. These angles are in the same corner and are congruent. Very important to know that they are congruent. Very, 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 very important. The corresponding angles are congruent. So, let's go over an example here. If you think of, like, don't worry about the bottom right now. Look at these 4 angles on top. This angle right here is the top left corner. This is the top left corner on top. On the bottom, which one is the top left corner? This one. Since that's the top left corner on top, that's the top left corner on top, on the bottom, I'm sorry. Those are corresponding angles. This is the top right corner, the yellow here. This is the top right corner and the bottom. Those are corresponding angles. They are congruent. This is the bottom left corner. That's the bottom left corner. The bottom right corner. Those are congruent angles. They are corresponding. And just to make it easy, I'm going to put numbers here so you understand. Right? So angle 1 is congruent to angle 5. Now, that's my angle 1 symbol. Congruent, that is the symbol for congruent to angle 5. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 7. Angle 2 is congruent to angle 6. And angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. That's the first type of angle pairs. The next one are alternate interior. Alternate interior. Alternate interior angles are angles that are on opposite sides. In other words, one's on the left, one's on the right of the transversal. And since they are interior, they are on the inside of the two parallel lines. These angles are congruent. So again, alternate interior are congruent. Remember, this is the exterior, so we don't care about the exterior in this particular example. These are the interior. So, right here, that angle right here, the alternate interior is going to be on the opposite side, on the bottom corner, right there. Those are alternate interior angles. Same thing here. That one and this angle here. They are on different sides of the line, of this line transversal. One's on the left, one's on the right, one's on the top, one's on the bottom. Alright? So you want to put numbers here that you can understand. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 4 here. And angle 2 is congruent to angle 3 in this particular question. So those are alternate interior angles. The next one is going to be alternate exterior angles. And these are exactly the same as the previous one, alternate interior, except these are on the outside. Angles on the opposite sides of the transversal, and they are outside because they're exterior of the parallel lines. These angles are congruent. So alternate exterior are congruent. Are they all congruent? No. For now, these are. Right. So here we are on the outside. We're on the top, on the bun section if you're thinking about the hamburger. This is the top left corner here. So alternate means you can't be on the left side anymore, you have to be on the right and all the way to the bottom. Those are alternate exterior angles. One's on the left, one's on the right. One's way on top, the other one's way on the bottom. This one is the top right corner. This one is at the bottom left corner, the alternate exterior. So we'll number them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That way you know that angle 1 is congruent to angle 4. And angle 2 is congruent to angle 3. The next ones are going to be same side interior. Now these are pretty much self-explanatory. Same side interior, they are on the same side. So they're both either going to be on the left or they're both either going to be on the right. And they're on the inside. So they have to be in here, on the inside. Here's the inside left. Here's the inside left on the bottom. There you go. Those are same side interior angles. On the right, also on the right, same side interior angles. Oh, before I forget, same side interior angles are supplementary. They're what? Supplementary. It means they equal 180. That's angle 1, that's angle 2, that's angle 3, and that's angle 4. Then that means that angle 1 plus angle 2, angle 3, they're both blue, hello. Angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. That means one of them can be 60, the other one's 120 or whatever. Same thing on the other side, angle 2 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degrees. Oh, hold on. Hold up. On this side, same side interior, they are also called consecutive interior angles. That's just another name for them. Depends on the worksheet I get or whatever I have on the test. They're the same thing. On this one, these are the same thing as the other ones except they're on the exterior. Same side exterior. So these angles are on the same side except they're on the outside. Same side exterior is supplementary. Is equal 180. So on the outside again, we're done with the inside for now. On the outside, this is on the left side on the outside. This is also on the left side on the outside. The purple is on the right side. That's an example of same side exterior. So angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. Angle 2 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degrees.